Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to walk you through the basic business structure of how to set up a coaching, consulting, information education platform. Now, just as a background, I've been doing this for, probably about 5+ years. I've made, more importantly than what I've made my clients millions of dollars, and I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on my own education, and I've checked out what I'm going to tell you with the top people in the game. So again, I'm going to make it super short. It's going to be 30,000 foot view. This is really like a 3.5 hour conversation. I'm going to try to pack it in under 5 minutes. So if I don't hit all of the points, please forgive me, but this should hopefully give you an overall picture of how to build a lucrative coaching company. So the first step is, we always advise with our clients, again, to create a lucrative one-on-one business first. Again, if you think to yourself, I don't know what to charge, I don't know how to help, I don't know who I can help, I don't know, I'm going to make some information products, I'm going to start a company, I'm going to make a website. Do yourself a favor. Again, if you want to make money, then don't do that. If you want to make money, again, this is something that we would help you with, you need to enroll a couple of people who are going to pay you a lot of money so that, number one, they get benefit, because the biggest thing about a coaching business is that you can enroll people who are invested, because if they're invested, they'll get results. And if they get results, your company will grow. The reason why I was able to build a 50-person one-on-one coaching company with zero marketing is because everyone would refer people, because I got people results, right? So number one is get them to pay in. And number two, if you already have a job, which hopefully you do, right? Or another business, right? If you're getting paid no money, it's gonna be very hard for you to be motivated to show up properly for your clients to get them results, right? So if you're not invested, they're not investment, it's probably not gonna work. So the whole concept of I'm gonna build a program and charge people like $3 to get in the door, or I'm going to work with people for super cheap or for free, it never works, and you get stuck in your program, right? So that's what we tell our clients, again, and I'm just going to give you ballpark numbers, and we can really tailor it for should you decide that this is something that I can help you with, right? It's like your first 10 to 20 grand per month should be one-on-one clients. That should be 10 to 20 clients, right? Or less. Again, if you're feeling really confident, I've got clients that are charging a lot more, maybe it's 2 or 3 clients, but enroll first high ticket clients so that you can, number one, figure out your system, right? Because you might think, well, this is what everybody needs. It's like you find out everyone gets stuck on something else. And I've done this many hundreds of times, so trust me, right? The second thing is that you'll get paid right away so that you get those early ones, so that you keep consistent and you get dedicated to keep growing out your business, right? The third thing is that you'll figure out which clients you want to work with. I had, again, multiple people come to me, even if they sort of know what they want to help, they'll be like, well, I want to work with young couples and I want to work with retirees. And I'm like, cool, which one? They're like, I don't know. It's like, great. So work with both. And at the end, they'll come back. They're like, I hated the young people because they didn't have any money. Hate the retirees because they were already set in their ways. But what I really loved was people starting their second career that are about 35 years old. I'm like, sweet, there you go. And then you double down on that. Then you can build the program, right? So first we'd say go from 0 to 10 to 20,000 in one-on-ones, because again, your eggs are not all in the same basket. You've got multiple streams of income, because each client is actually a stream of income. Somebody ends up leaving, you can bring somebody else on. You get all the skill sets necessary also to overcome your fear of failure, your fear of charging, your fear of delivering. You'll actually get client testimonials as you go, right? That's the first step. And then you build into group or scale program. Again, if you want. A lot of people are fine. They're like, I'm good with 10 grand a month. I've got, 3 or 4 clients. 5 hours of work, 10, 6 figures a year, I'm good, right? If you want to build out from there afterwards though, then we suggest you start to build out a high ticket group program. Again, this is not a group program that's super cheap. Because again, if you go to the dynamics of that, if you want to make 10 grand a month and you're charging, $5 or $20 or $100 for that package, it's not going to work, right? So you have to create something where the group program itself is even more valuable than the one-on-one, and you want to be charging more than the one, essentially the same or a little bit less than the one-on-one, right? So now you can have that group program. Now you start to create scale, right? And then once you start to do that, then you can start raising your one-on-one prices, and B, once you have that healthy group program going, then you create something that's cheaper, right? And very, very valuable, and you can start getting more and more numbers. So that's from 20 to 50 and 50 to 100 plus. That's the whole approach to go. So again, start one-on-one, then build high ticket group. And then once you have high ticket group, raise your one-on-ones dramatically, price-wise, because again, people can work with you in the group, or if they really want you one-on-one, then they're gonna have to pay, because your hour has now become far more valuable, because again, in that 1 hour, you're now helping 10, 20 people, right? So if they want you one-on-one, it becomes very, very, they have to pay. And again, you don't need everyone to do it, but a few people do. You're like, great. And then create a super cheap offer after that, because that enables you, now that you have tons of money coming in, you start really working on building a more, what they call, passive system where people can be joining in, and then also scaling, ascending through the other offers you set up. So hopefully that was helpful. Under 5 minutes, very proud.